What's up, yo? My name is Tanner.
I'm gonna get punched in the face.
This is Punched in the Face, and we are the Happy Campers.
That's not good. So as promised, we're gonna show you guys the 6 steps that we took to move into our motorhome.
Step 1, you need a home base. I repeat, home base. You have to have a place to park your motorhome. You have to have a place to live. Being on the road 24/7 sounds really cool and all, but it is a ton of work. We live on Claudia's parents' property, which is superb. We have a little spot right here. We've got our utilities hooked up full time, and that works out great. If you have a family member, try that first. If not, maybe a family friend that has a piece of property. A little payment every month for a space is totally acceptable. I would advise you to do so. Obviously, living for free 90 free is awesome if you can, but nothing in this world is for free. So do a favor to the ones you love.
Except for Costco samples.
Costco samples are always free.
Always free.
And if it's free, it's for me. There are a lot of people on Craigslist looking to make some extra side cash, and they are willing to let somebody park their motorhome, RV, fifth wheel trailer, etc. onto their property. So, not a bad option. Be careful on Craigslist though. If it doesn't feel right, it isn't right. So, just move cautiously. You can tell right away if it's a little fishy. Thirdly, would be an RV park. In San Diego, California, where we live, they range anywhere from $500 to $1,000 a month. Also, another thing you have to be careful about, RV resorts can go from very, very nice to very, very less than nice.
Step number 2, research RVs. You have to make sure that the company is still in business.
Yes, what she said is very valid. Make sure that they are still in business. Our motorhome that we purchased, the company National RV from Paris, California, is no longer in beeswax.
They went bye-bye.
They went bye-bye, which means it's a little more difficult to find parts. There are no mechanics that work for that company that I know of. No owner's manuals. There's no forums online. This thing is like a unicorn amongst the Skittle forest of Cotton Candyville.
Most problems will be in the coach portion, basically in the living area, like the living room, the kitchen, the bathroom, things like that.
Yes.
Places that you are most likely going to spend most of your time.
Yes. One thing with motorhomes is they typically have low miles, so don't let that fool you. I know a lot of us, when we look at a vehicle, we're like, oh, it's got low miles, it's a good vehicle, it's a good buy. Not the case with a motorhome. Typically, motorhomes have low miles because they tend to sit a lot more than they are driven. So, as Claudia said, the key component to researching an RV is looking at the coach portion and understanding whether or not the plumbing is in good working order. The lighting, the electrical systems can be a huge pain in the schmeckle if they're not working properly. And also you've got refrigeration, air conditioning, and heating. All those key elements that will make or break your RV experience are very important to make sure that those are working and functioning to their fullest potential. Yo, step number 3, purchasing that RV. 3 in an RV. Yo, can't go pee. Okay, you have 2 ends of the spectrum. You've got the brand new motorhome RV fifth wheel, and you have the old dinosaur that you found at a garage sale for $200. Okay, they both have pros and cons. We're not going to go into great detail because you guys have to do that research for yourself.
Not today.
Not today. Some cons for brand new recreational vehicles would be, 1, it's going to drop in value the moment you drive it off the lot. You are now paying for something that is not worth what it was sitting on that piece of asphalt. Con number 2, you're going to do things that will damage your motorhome, unfortunately. It's inevitable. I've done it and it drives me insane. So you might not want to purchase a brand new one because you are going to have several heart attacks when you scratch something, dent something, break something internally, things like that. So the one pro that I can think of for buying a brand new rig would be everything is fully functional and under warranty. So then you have the dinosaur portion over here, which would be the sketchy one that you found for $200 in the backyard overgrown with weeds at the garage sale that you were swinging by on your way home from the donut shop Saturday morning.
We know you.
We already know. Don't even lie.
We know.
Guilty.
You eat donuts.
Guilty.
You love donuts.
You love them.
We love donuts.
We will love them. The scary thing about that is you probably most likely have a flat-tired, rat-infested, worn-out, dog-smelling motorhome that you picked up for $200. You're probably going to have to invest a lot of money to get it up to par. Moving into an RV is an awesome thing, but you need to find the balance. Dude, just find your inner self, man.
Be like pink.
Basically, dude, it's just going to be like a total solar eclipse in your Mattertown.
You don't want to find something that's super expensive where you can barely afford the payments, but you also don't want to find something that's super cheap where you're going to have to be working on 24/7. You want to find that middle sweet spot, and that's where we are. We found a really sweet rig. It's a 1999. It was only used by this one family, a very sweet family. It has a lot of life left in her. And yeah, I mean, you know, things break here and there, but it's not the end of the world. I mean, we're figuring out as we go. Yeah, this past week has been crazy. A lot of things have broken, but we won't go
A
into
different
that.
story.
Yes. Step number 4.
4.
Downsizing.
You need to downsize. Garage sale, sell all that immediate junk that you don't care about, you don't even know how you got it, get rid of it.
We had a house before we moved into the RV, so we had a dining room table, we had sofas, we had nightstands, we had a bunch of stuff. What we ended up doing, we ended up buying a storage container, so that might be something you want to look into. Maybe a storage facility or buying a container yourself. You could find those on Craigslist as well. It just depends on how much you want to spend on that. Yay! He's excited.
Alrighty, so step number 5. 5.
Can you show him 5?
5, stay alive. Step number 5 is the move-in, ladies and gentlemen. Once you sell all your junk that you don't want, put the junk that you do want to keep in a storage facility or container, then you need to begin the move-in, okay? So that would be taking the bare necessities, the things that you need into your motorhome and getting your motorhome to its final destination, which would be step 1, home base.
For me personally, that was the most exciting part because I get to move into a brand new space and I get to bring the stuff from my old home, but it's not, you know, everything, so I kind of get to design the place again.
I know a lot of us guys, we could literally have like one t-shirt, one pair of boxers, and we just turn our socks inside out, you know, and get
That's
2 days out of them. Not the case with you ladies out there. So Claudia is going to give you a little word of advice, a little encouragement. You can do this, so go ahead, baby.
Well, yeah, as you ladies know, I mean, you have that dress in your closet that you haven't worn since Easter of 2011. It's time to get rid of that. Again, you could sell it at the garage sale, or if you really, really love it and you don't want to get rid of it, you can buy storage containers and you can just put them underneath the motorhome, you know, just store them down there. There's a lot of storage, and just bring it out whenever it's time to wear it again, which will probably be never, so you should probably get rid of it.
Number 6 will be maintaining in your RV. So be patient. At first, it's kind of like starting a new diet or an exercise thing. When you're about a week or so into it, you're gonna have a little freak out possibly and be like, I feel like there's no room. I feel like I can't stand anymore. What did we do? We're crazy. Don't freak out. Is it worth it? Yes, it is worth it.
It is worth it.
It will pay off, guys. Nothing good comes easy. So don't freak out. Don't let your friends be like, oh, dude, like, why are you doing that? I mean, you might have some family members that would be like, oh, so you're homeless. And be prepared to fix little things, ladies and gentlemen. Once you start using an RV, you're going to realize that things are a little bit more flimsy than your average home. So what you want to do is just take your time. You're going to work through issues.
At the end of the day, it's worth it. We get to spend way more time together as a family because we're not worried about, you know, paying our $1,300 rent. And it's definitely worth it at the end of the day. So you can do it. You can do it.
Woo! All right. Well, before we finish this show, we have a few questions from Aubrey Jones. So what up, Aubrey? What? All right. She said, love your RV life video. Thank you, Aubrey. Can't wait for more. Would love to see one on RV toilet paper. Maybe where you can camp for free, storage issues in a small place, handy tools and supplies. You should always have TV, internet options. Just some I thought of that we want to know. We just got a trailer, so we are newbies. LOL. Thank you, Aubrey.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. No worries whatsoever on being a noob. We are still noobs as well. So we can all work together to help each other. Real quickly on toilet paper. There is toilet paper you can purchase at Walmart or also any Camping World. We don't purchase that because it's very expensive and it comes in small quantities.
Yeah.
We just purchase normal toilet paper. However, a trick that we've learned the hard way is do not put your toilet paper down your toilet like you would in a traditional home. You need to pick up a small trash can with some small trash bags and you need to throw the toilet paper away in the trash can. Yes, I know that might sound a little gross to some of you out there, but what's even more gross is trying to unclog your black water tank. So, throw that toilet paper away. Let's see. Camping for free. We are still working on finding places to camp for free. I know there's a lot of national parks where you can dry camp. That's typically out in the desert. We do a lot of beach camping. We love traveling up and down the coast.
We went to Santa Barbara a few weeks ago. We just found out that any Camping World you can camp for free. You can stay in their parking overnight for free, which is awesome. Because what we were doing is we would go to the beach during the day. Tanner would wake up really early to find a really good spot by the beach. And then once it was time to leave, we would, go find a Camping World and camp there overnight for free. It is a little bit of a hassle, but honestly, there aren't that many free RV parking places. But as we find them, we will let you know what they are.
Exactly. Yes, Camping World is awesome. It's quiet. Yeah. Everybody else there is just there to sleep overnight. Mm-hmm. You have 24-hour Walmarts, which are quite the zoo. Lights are on all the time. There's all kinds of shady people coming in and out, the Walmartians, as you might know of. So, yeah, we had an excellent experience at a Camping World parking lot. So, we highly recommend that. Okay, so, handy tools. You always want to have tools on board. I would carry a full tool set. You'll need socket sets, different wrenches. You'll want to carry extra fuses. It's very common to blow a fuse, so you need to find out where your fuse box is and what kind of fuses you need. Let's see. Hey, what are you doing? Also, storage issues in a small place. You want to have lots of totes. Totes are awesome. They are totes the best. TV and internet options for the final question. We have our own wireless router that we've connected to Claudia's parents' house. I literally took a 100-foot cable and I dug a trench in the ground, slid that cable through a PVC sprinkler pipe, and then buried it inside the trench. So our internet runs underground to kind of keep it looking, a little better than ghetto-fied. So that's what we did. We ran the cable through one of the windows, and then we just plugged it into our wireless router. So we have Wi-Fi in our motorhome, which is awesome. We can watch Netflix, Hulu, check the internet for anything. We can do online banking. Thank you guys for watching Happy Campers. My cousin, Buck Nakey, will be giving you guys a tour of our motorhome, so stay tuned. Yay! Alright, Happy Campers. We'll see you guys on the road.
Peace!
Mic drop.